body glasses. Here we go. Hi, Maston. Good evening. All good. Me too, me too. Thank you so much. Time to start. Finally, after 2 days of stop. Giratina check. Bye, la sala. Good evening. Bro, today you gotta conquer what is yours. Absolutely. If only you wanted 2 days ago. Or yesterday, I don't remember. Was it yesterday? Probably was. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, by the way, hold on, I gotta... There is the messed up clock, actually. Give me a second. I gotta change it. Don't remember, what was I trying? No, I entered the game again. Bella Verzi. Good evening. I don't know why I changed it. I think I was trying a couple of things off camera, I don't know. Anyway, 9:30. Congrats on the pigeon, bro. Let's go. Deserved. Let's go, man. Are you now approaching the like a new phase in that same place, or time for a break? Hold on, give me a second. I gotta write down a couple things that I gotta do after this stream that I forgot about. Alright. Hi, Fro, dude. How's it? 13. Hi, Mar. Easy sala, bro. The Eterna is so free. I mean, then of course you're hunting a lot. But the double encounters are the double encounters in the end. Alright. I mean, hopefully next phase is gonna be quicker than the previous one. But I mean, you never know here. Hold on, give me a sec. Oh, I see. Enjoy. I'll never guess you say down. Give me a couple hints. I will try. $8.5 in today. Let's go. Not Gen 3. Oh my goodness. Gotta be Gen 4 then. Is this something new or something already started? Because like, I mean, I hope that E-Train is gonna, wait until the next year. I mean, I would bet on something new actually. Yeah, but in the meanwhile, I would like to get the encounter for Cresselia. Let's go. I see. Single hunting for it? No, you said the other one is upside down. Or no, with upside down. Hold on, let me reread the message. I'll do a down for sure, right? So single hunting for Sinjoh. Double hunting, alright. I vibe it. Best of luck. Bro, I can get the encounter. This is only the fourth one. Not even the third one, actually, yeah. Started from 11.711. I added, bro. Alright, nice. $14. Yeah, they're pretty slow. Giratina check. Can't wait to be on those ones myself. By the way, the audio is all fine, right? Because I'm trying to keep the aux cable plugged in, but I mean turned off, in order for me not to have to plug it in during the stream and risk a crash. But sometimes there might be like some problems if you are like inserting an additional audio input capture with the mic. There's some. All right, very good. I didn't have the time to test it before this stream. Very good. Sorry, but I have PTSD still. Did GTA 6 get announced by chance? That might be a problem actually. We might really have GTA 6 before Cresselia. Oh, by the way, I got a month towards me right now. Before catching you at the IRL, in which I gotta go deep in actually. Now I am a bit more free than before from today, so we are. I'm still. I still don't know like if I'm gonna stream more than before, because I have many videos to edit, but. So I don't think I will be doing additional sessions, but probably the sessions I do will be longer. Hopefully. But in the end, so far the journey went how I was planning and how I was hoping for it to go. So we are fine. Now there actually is like now if it was shining, like we are in that part of the year in which like the hype is higher by my side than before actually, because the more we go on, the more I'm risking not to find it. So the more we go on, and and if I find it, like I go more insane actually. So let's see. Now we only gotta shine though. Like there's only the remaining step, but hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. Still waiting to find 1% when encountered. I mean, it will happen. Who knows? Maybe the first shine you get is the 1%. Imagine, instead of getting the double 1% at the same time. Hi, y'all. Good afternoon. Announced, but it isn't coming out until next year. Alright. I mean, until next year might even be April. I don't know what is the path that they follow to drop the games actually. But I mean, we still have time. But bro, I have the feeling, like I do have the feeling that the next year is gonna be new stuff. So I mean, so far I collected so many W's before the end of the year that like this one can't be a L at all. It can't. We still have a lot of time in front of us. Not a lot of resets, potentially, but Cresselia before the Nintendo Switch 3. I mean, how many years of like gap there is between the I mean, like these witches? I mean, of course I'm finding Cresselia before, but just to know. I mean, bro. Imagine I wasn't finding it, bro. I'm gonna collect the longest Cresselia shiny amount on YouTube, bro. I mean, first time on YouTube is the first time on YouTube. No matter if it is about the sparkles or about the longest out. No, I'm kidding. 10 years, alright. Oh yeah, I mean. No, yeah, bro, looking for a 1% would definitely take long in terms of encounters. You never know, bro. But yeah, I don't have any of those ones in my plans right now because there are still too many 5% I wanna chase. But I'm pretty sure in the future I will go for 1% too. It depends actually. Not before having completed the living decks, most likely, or maybe if I wanna take a break, I don't know, from the living decks. I didn't even start yet, like the real grind. So like, what are we talking about? But anyway. Real. Guaranteed. I'm gonna make him out for Cresselia instead. 18. But why didn't change the date on the stream? Give me a sec. There still is the 11th. No, I did. So now you're going for Chimchar, but like, is this the beginning of like, I mean, something powerful in Jump 4 from your side? Or oh, you're still not ready? We're going to the most goated generation ever. I mean, like, full in. Next year, at least E-Tron gotta be found. But I mean, this one is not even a fair, I mean, like, comparison actually. Like, if we're talking about it on my channel, you know, like, it's gonna still be like 80% of the people by the Gen 4 side and the remaining one to the Gen 3 ones. So it is not fair actually to do it like right now. Right now here, like almost everyone is gonna say Gen 4. Apart from Ring, I would say Gen 5, but I mean, it's a case apart. No, by the way, I do prefer Gen 5 to 3, unironically, so I understand more Ring than Vert. By the way, I'm kidding, of course. Your plan to catch a shiny here is more risky than mine. What is your plan? Mine like wasn't risky at all, I would say. I also had a Master Ball when I was in the Eterna. So like I was pretty set up. You never know. With Markro, you never know, unironically. Alright, I mean, it's never too late to start. And also, I mean, if you suspend the living decks, you're not deleting it. But you can be in like 5 months, you wanna get back to it and you complete it. Part of the process. But how many Pokemon did you collect so far? By the way, 22 on Giratina. How many did you collect so far for the Kanto Living Ducks? Do you actually need 2 moves to kill Chansey? I mean, Mach Punch should be enough. Like, I don't know how much under level Demon Inferno is, but... I mean, like, as long as you're letting Chansey only eat once, it shouldn't be too risky. But already, if it has the... I mean, a double chance, considering that the crit is actually a thing, you're exposing yourself. But I mean, like, wouldn't it be worth it to... I mean, like, I don't know, to level up, to level more Inferno up? Or like you're doing like some challenges that like doesn't let you. $21. Fact, bro. Fact. Unironically, probably one of the things I like the most. You're just like here, chilling, but not chilling, because I mean, we try hard, but chilling compared to not chilling, like, do your encounters, but if one day you don't want to do it, you don't do it, like, you don't have anything to, you don't have to hurry up, as you said. 28, alright. See you later, man. Enjoy. Yes, sir. By the way, very soon we are on Rotom. The second time, but our first one streamed. And before that stream, considering the luck that I've been having so far, I'd rather collect the secret key in Platinum in my main file in order for the Rotom Wash form to be showcased. You never know. I gotta do it actually. And I've never done it. Can you remember where's the building? Like I think it should be the one in Veilstone. Might be. I've never done it in my life. Lit. We're close. I am on 12 plus 5. Plus 1, that is YNAB, whereas YNAB doesn't count. This is must have mattered one. $23. I think the next 2 streams, like before Rotom, we should be touching 10Ks on Dratini. Not sure because I still didn't check how many encounters I'm doing per hour. No, not per hour, like per stream. More than per hour. Per hour it should be 70, but like sometimes it is random. 70, 80, I don't know. But like if at the same time you ask me like, are you actually doing like, I don't know, 20, like 240 encounters every stream because I'm streaming 3 hours? Like I would say no. I could just like kind of check the thumbnails that I update every time, but it is not accurate, so I don't know. Sometimes I get more, sometimes I don't. But I mean, within the Rotom stream, I think we are at 10. Can you beat 31 of last year? Like, let me think the ounce you were planning on doing. I mean, yeah. I would say so. Why not? Heracross in the from Adbot in Gen 4. 24. Or double counted it. I don't know. No, I didn't. Alright. Bro, the VOD on the Europe streams is so useful. Alright. I was actually wondering why you didn't catch it. Makes sense. That's how it goes. I mean, next time. Is it this rare to find in the in Emerald row without repel tricks? I mean, in order to understand, like, if the next year you're reclaiming it, like, don't want to say easily because in the end it flees, but I mean, if the encounter rate is high, I mean, not encounter rate, like if the percentage is high, that's half of the job. Hi Tiago, good afternoon. Good evening, good afternoon. What? How's it? Bro, why does it have to tease me this much? There we go, 25. 5%. That's tough. That's tough. I was hoping for like a 15 at least. Like at worst. 5% is tough. Didn't know it was this rare. Let's go. Let's go. So prioritizing the one in Rambo instead of the one in the Sinjoh Ruins. I see. Interesting. You're actually making me gain ground right now. Your choice. But we just gotta hope for Cresselia to shine unironically, because if it does, then Palkia will be in the... like in 3 years probably. And then you would have... I mean, you would 100% be finding the Alga before me. To complete the trio. Because right now we are racing, you know that, right? By the way, previously Verzi said there is no competition. There is competition right now. 26. Damn. Alright. Hold on. To me, you can do it. To me, there is even a chance that I can do it myself. Like, get more than the past year. Unironically. It depends. Like, everything depends on the IRL. Unironically. And not only. Yeah, I mean, it depends. Everything depends on too many things. Anyway. But right now, I am at 17. But I mean, I abused of my luck so far. But considering that, like, for a week, we'll be locking in. I will be locking in the Great March. Many encounters, potential. 27. Many encounters and many shinies. Then, I mean, they count as shinies even if I don't catch them. So, I would like to, but... 1.5 overalls for the Again Rambo. That's unfortunate. But is it fun to hunt for it in it? At least. Or you're doing it just because of the quest, I don't know. Going for all the creation trio in every single game. Hopefully soon. 28. Come on. Today I have the feeling of failing a shiny Cresselia. I don't know, today I feel like I'm not focused. Oh, by the way, I'm kidding, there is no way. Or I really feel not focused at all today. I don't know. Encounter? Nope. It doesn't get by my side. There we go. Every time I say it. 29. Let's go. Let's go. $29. Not rainbow hunting allowed during my streams. Me too, bro. Me too. Me too. But I don't know if it is my case in the end, like the cloud, bro. Too cool, actually. Problem is that like I like the only reason why I would buy it would be for the Dream Team quest I'm planning on doing in Platinum, but I'm planning on multiple hunting, sorry. So like I mean to be one Korean game and 3 Italian ones, like I mean bro, I was thinking Brian so bad. But like honestly 150 for the cartridge, like I would have expected worse from what Wall showed me back then, but I mean it was talking about the cases, I mean the one with the box, etc. But 150 for a cartridge, shipping excluded. I mean you can make them go, I mean of like 10 euros lower in price I guess, but up to a certain point, like it doesn't make sense to go lower in price on it, considering the demand. Probably not even the demand, but like the rareness. That's it. 30. Yeah, the Korean copy just like, I think it can't interact at all. What makes me sad is that like because of how rare it is impossible to find, like, I mean, not impossible, like, everything's possible. It's relatively impossible to find like a deal for like way lower because the person doesn't know what he has. So Giratina check. Box and paper, bro. I mean, but I mean, if you want it, go ahead. Of course. Or I mean, I already abandoned the idea. But consider that you single out. It's cool. $31. About these, I don't know. But you're not referring to the Gem 5 ones. Alright. Oh, no, alright, so just by interacting. Alright, I didn't finish the message. By the way, I would say that you can move them to Gem 5, I don't know. I mean, to like a non-Korean game. But no, yeah, like, it would make sense to think about it, just to think that, but I don't know, actually. Too much aura. $32. Hi Lori, how's it? 32 or I feel like I didn't. Hold on. Oh yeah, definitely 32. Oh, that's clean. That's clean, actually. Might even be like in there. I would still believe it goes for a lot, but it would make sense if it goes for lower, of course. It's going great. It's going great. What about you? Shinyhunting. Share the targets. Does it like my evolve at 38? I had no clue. 33. Me too. That's true. Actually, I didn't mean to, but who knows? In a couple of days, Rotom might actually be breaking his streak. Yeah, it is disappointing actually. It goes from like an S tier shiny to being, I don't know, a relatively good shiny too, apart from the weaknesses. 34. What are you finding? When you started the hunt, I would also guessed Cascon or Silcoon, like one of the two, I don't know. Actually. But did I change my mind? No, yeah, I would settle on Cascon. I'm sorry. Now remember, is it Cascon that evolves into Dustox? I mean, I offer you to find the one that evolves into Dustox that I think is superior, even if also Beautifly is good, I think. $35? No Bidoof, bro. Hopefully no Bidoof. Would be heartbreaking. 35, yeah, 35. I'm used to do stuff myself, but I don't know if you want to send me your works on Discord. There is the link to my Discord in the. I mean, that one is the server, like not my account, where you can find the account from there. Banner would be lit. Would you be evolving it? If it was Banaria. I would have to get one that I got evolved. I never had a Lupin. Never seemed worth the effort for the happiness. But it actually is, like, it looks great. In the shiny form too. I gotta decide how I want to organize the live index on my Platinum, actually. I don't know if there is enough space in the boxes. There should be, like, we're not talking about these many Pokémons. They are like 107. Yeah, 107 should be. Or beside that, I mean, I need many boxes for all the other shinies. So, but no, like, I think, like, I mean, we're talking about 3 freaking boxes to complete the index. I mean, we can do it. I mean, I can keep it on my Platinum, like, because I was thinking about, like, having 2 different save files for my American Platinum, and one was dedicated to the live index, and in the other one there was everything else, but not needed. Only 100. During these days, I will change the name to a couple of the boxes. Yeah. By the way, I don't ensure you anything because like I don't really make my stuff be dumb from others, but as soon as I receive the request, I accept you. 36. Hi Ryan, good morning. How's it going? By the way, in these past months, I saw the most spicy profile pictures ever, actually. Especially from Null. Those ones are extremely confusing. 37. Let's go. Let's go. He's 100% coming before my Giratina. I hope I didn't count it twice. I was in the count. I did count it twice. The Japanese games are so clean. $38 right now. I never found too good hunting in the piano style, with all of them in like a fixed line. I remember the only times in which I was forced to hunt that way was during the Safari week when I was in Gen 3 back then, and I don't know. I need to place the consoles in my own way, like I can't if not. 39. For example, right now, I mean, all of them are kind of in front of me, but one is like super far away from the other. Like, it's super weird actually, but I mean, I understand like this is also doable because of the fact that I am looking at the screens from the PC, so that plays a role. But I don't even remember anymore how it feels like not to hunt this way, so. But I mean, gotta be said that like when I still wasn't streaming, I was watching the consoles like for like the first year that I had the capture cards from the capture cards, and I wasn't finding too good. Then like since I found out that like it was better to actually like have a little OBS screen like on the corner of the TV series I was watching, it was a plus. Not even gonna lie. Anyway, I really need a fish right now. It doesn't have to come close to Cresselia, bro. I need a reset there. Even a Gyarados is okay. Give me a Gyarados, and we're fine. Bro, don't talk me about rubies. Like 2 hours ago, I was about to buy an Italian ruby, like for almost free. Like I was buying it for 15. I had a problem with the credit card. Like, you know when like you are actually trying to do like a payment, and you need like, did I check the account? Oh yeah, all right. And you need like the confirmation from the bank that is sending you an SMS, like a code. And bro, like I was trying to purchase and it wasn't sending me anything. I like in the end, like for 5 minutes it didn't send me anything. Someone else bought it, and 10 minutes later I received like 1,000 pings that I tried to receive before. Getting salty at rubies, bro. Giratina check. 22. No way, that's always going for Trico. Oh, so you actually want to do it? All of them 3 or just 1? No bro, it's Trico Arc again. By the way, in the end, I didn't receive any Discord request, actually, so I don't know what I am supposed to accept. Everyone. This is the first time it happens to me, this thing. But in the end, it was just a ruby, like, I mean, fair enough. It was something more important than everyone. Then I would, I mean, that got a bit more salty, but I mean, it doesn't make sense to get salty actually. It doesn't solve anything, even if it is tough not to sometimes. But anyway, yeah, I didn't receive any request, but sometimes I receive the Discord notifications a bit later. I don't know why. So I don't know, might be because of that. Make sure you actually sent me. But in the end, like in general, like I'm most likely not interested in it. But I mean, still, it doesn't cost me anything to see other people's works. Ritu. Oh, that's lit. Giratina check already. By the way, like, I don't know, I don't think I'm counting more encounters than I should be for Giratina, but like, I feel like it is going super fast actually. But I mean, I did 31 for Cresselia, I started for Giratina from 90, so 34, no, yeah, it makes sense. Like 10 minutes ago, like at some point I realized that I was at 2210. I was like, bro, like, I just saw I was at, I mean, I just remembered that I announced that I was at 2200, and then I was at 2210, like, I don't know. Anyway. Only 74Ks, bro, you could have done better, actually. $43. Alright, now I saw the request. By the way, they didn't even give me the notifications actually. I had to press on your name when you joined on the Discord. Anyway, if you're still tuned. Or again, I mean, like, I'm most likely not buying anything. Bro, building the layouts is part of the journey. Not letting anyone doing that, bro. $44. Welcome back. Honestly, if I was ever getting to like 80Ks, I would hope to get to 100,000. I would have. I mean, depends on the amount, of course. Probably Trico isn't the most lovely one to go. Like, I mean, the best one you could go for. I mean, for so long is like a random encounter round, I would say. Not even like a game corner round, because they are just boring at some point, bro. $45. Bro, every time I get it, like I'm some focused today. $46. $46, yeah. Me, Verzi, and Sala are Italian. Giratina check. By the way, I also think I wouldn't be able to hunt for that long, even if I wanted to. Like if I'm splitting the sessions, as I was doing like during the birthday, etc. Like, oh, I mean, okay, but still like collectively, like probably, like unless I like slept 12 hours like the night before, collectively like more than 8 hours, I don't think I would be able to do it. I mean, if you want to do it, you can do it, of course, but I don't think it would be optimal for me. But we'll find out at the IRL, I guess. The IRL is gonna... Bro. We'll find out. No, but like, I mean, I can do it. Like, if I had to like set up this stream with also the light, because the light that I have in front of my face like doesn't really help for long sessions, like straight for sure. But the IRL is gonna be more chill. So it'll be like more relaxing. Before the channel, I still wasn't even hunting this much. I started to hunt more in 2024 actually. 2023 I was already tryharding, but like not with us, like I wasn't checking the map. I'm an idiot. No, like 2023 I would say is the year in which I started to hunt more, and then like 2024 and 2025, I mean, more seriously. Or I mean, what I was saying is that like since I started to do it like more seriously, it was like with the light, etc. So also like I gotta sit here, like I can't even go on the sofa or whatever. So at the area I will still have to stay on a chair, but it will be different, I think. But still like more than 8 hours, bro. Yeah, my brain will melt, but I don't even think it will be hunting for more than 8 hours. I don't know. At worst, I I sit on the sofa and I sleep while you get shinies. I don't know what to tell you. But I gotta take advantage of the IRL to get more shinies than the past year, because like I can actually do it, considering the amount I found so far. So can't actually afford sleeping on it. 48, finally. Less deserved encounter in the world, but yeah, boxing important. I'm training, bro. I'm training. So do we actually, like, do I really have to bring the deck? The Edison deck I have? I might even be that, like, after the IRL I sell it, and ironically, so it might be the last chance. Yeah, I would be destroying ring, bro. No, but we were kidding. No, yeah, but like I can do this. I can do this for sure. But like in general, even 9 hours I could do it. Like if you are actually just splitting the sessions instead of doing like 9 hours straight, because like it would be an exaggeration. Like it is not needed actually. Like if we can split it, like if the goal is doing like for example 9 hours, like it doesn't make sense for us to be doing it like straight. Also because like I wanna eat, you know. Anyway, oh yeah, like 5-6 hours. Like I had streams that were longer than these when I was in the safaris on the past year, not even during the birthday, so very nice. I have no clue about the comparison, but I mean, since my experience, I would say it isn't tough, but I can't really compare it to anything. No, by the way, we were kidding, bro. We're not doing it seriously. I practiced boxing for like some months, and that's it. We're like, it's just like an inside joke. But I also love martial arts. Oh yeah. This absolutely. But Yu-Gi-Oh, we'll see. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna bring it too. Alright, I was double checking the encounter. Bro, like, as long as I'm finding 5 sparkles, I am fine, actually. But of course, like, what I think, like what I'm expecting is that like the first day we will be like, I don't know, tryharding. I think also like I can probably like a day after, then we will be like a bit more chill, and then in the last day there will be a rash, I think. By the way, Mastam, you are going 4 right now? I remember you sent a picture in the hunting updates, but I don't remember it, bro. I just scrolled it down super quickly. I'm guilty. Nah, it will not be needed actually. Like he's already like it is incorporated, you know, like it is just like already assembled. It's part of the starter pack for him. $51. I will say the single hunting doesn't suck. I think the best way to single hunt though is by multiple hunt for different things. But by doing that, because like when you multiple hunt, the excitement will be like a bit lower depending on the scenario, of course, but okay. But single hunting for multiple stuff, you can still see all the journeys going up of like, I mean, so slowly, but at the same time, like all of them put together are so high that in the end you're gonna have the same outcome as with single hunting, but like 4 times the amount of the shinies. So that one is goated, but at the same time, I don't know. Sometimes I like to do it on layout. Sometimes I don't, and that works. But I mean, it doesn't really apply to these sounds actually. What I was saying. But if I could go back, I wouldn't single out for the starters in Unova. I would have, yeah, I would go for 3, 3, and 3, actually. But it was just because of that journey, actually. I don't know why, but I had this vibe since I found our show. But yeah, I read about Burmy some messages ago. By the way, Burmy is something that I want to go for myself during the Cresselia arc. If I mean, it still exists when when I'm going for Burmy. And I would probably go for 2. Like right now, next one will be Rotom. After Rotom, I gotta see, because like the only thing that annoys me is that like after Munchlax, like I'm actually annoyed of like setting up the trees. Doesn't really apply like to Burmy and Cherubi, because Cherubi will be one of the ones that I want to go for during the Cresselia arc for the decks. And it's not even finding them, is that like I don't know, but I will do it. Yeah, at least the encounters are so free, bro. Not even the text. It will, bro. I would have never ever expected it. At all. At all, I swear. It was like one of the things that was concerning me the most, because that one is my favorite type of... it was my favorite type of video. Now I'm kind of like changing a little bit the way I upload videos, so I don't know if it is anymore, but... Because like, apart from this year, I'm gonna do this little parenthesis, then I go on with what I was saying. Like apart from this year in which like, I'm taking advantage of this year to collect all of those random ounds. Alright, so like ounds, like, I mean like, that I gotta just have a single clip for and I upload the video just as Spiritomb, just as like Psyduck or whatever. So I could have, I could have actually cut down Psyduck, but I wanted to do it, so I did it. I didn't really need it. Anyway, in order for me to be able to only like upload like few videos during the year and all of them be big stuff, actually. That is something I always wanted to do, but I couldn't because I wasn't streaming and the channel needed to be brought on, actually. So that's it. But yeah. Anyway, competition in 2025 would be crazy, actually. So far. I mean, can only get better, actually. I was really worried I wasn't finding anything. Like, I would have uploaded a 5 minutes video, unironically. Before. This is putting me pressure on, actually. I still didn't write anything about it. I just like, I wrote down a couple ideas, but I didn't write like anything, because I get the inspiration once the journey is over, you know. Before, it feels premature to me, actually. Even if like, like of course, like I would have to change the script of what I was saying during the voiceover, depending on like how it happens, alright. But I could already be able to write down like some parts of the video, etc. But it would be the best thing to do, actually. But anyway, I don't know, like, I don't know. Once I get the file, my brain explodes about it. But before, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just so confused. Anyway, like, whenever like we go on with the months, like if it is like October and I still didn't find this thing, and like the clock runs low, I will start like writing down the ideas about the video, because like if it ends up being like It will take me so much time to make that video, actually. I was muted, sorry. I don't know since where you listen to, but anyway. That video will take me a while. So if I'm going low, I mean, if I like have a few days left, like I don't know, let's say like a month before the end of the year, I gotta have like the video already at least wrote down, because like if not, I can do it in time. And it would piss me off if I was finding Cresselia in time, but I was uploading the video like after. But I mean, I will do what I have to do. 55. I mean, that's what shinyhunting is in the end. That's how it goes. Honestly, I don't know how you would be able to be slower with double hunting than single hunting, actually. Like, I would understand if you were saying like slower by triple hunting instead of double hunting, because in the end you would only be adding one device, so like 33% of the effort more. But right now you'll be passing from 1 to 2, so it is like 100% of the stuff more that you are gaining. To me, it's only a matter of like getting used to it. And considering the amount of effort you put in, actually, it is worth it to do it. But I mean, if you like to single hunt, that's it. But I mean, not using the second hand triggers me. I feel like I didn't see many Dragonairs today, but I'm barely paying attention. $57, so we are 46 in. All right, not the best. What do you mean by saying spending too much money on cards? I'm not getting what it has to do with the counter. By the way, I don't understand, like, the driving. Happy, enjoy. You're not the first person that tells me that, like, finds like super annoying, like, counting the encounters. Honestly, like, I never... I don't know, like, to me, like, I never really felt anything about it, anything wrong with that. Never really felt it as heavy or anything. And right now I'm pressing 3 counters, like 3 different counters. So like I think I'm in the worst spot I could be with the counters right now, and I still don't really care. By the way, Luke told me that there are automatic counters actually. But like I don't know if it is like, I mean, I don't know how it works actually. I don't know if you need a capture card for that or whatever, but I don't think I'm ever switching to it. By the way, can you tell me if the stream is lagging right now? Because OBS tells me every now and then that the encoding is overloaded, but sometimes, like usually, when it says it, it means that the stream is lagging actually. Not because of the connection, but because of the power of the laptop. But in the past, you told me it wasn't lagging, even when I was actually seeing the encoding being overloaded. So, but right now I'm seeing it a lot. So tell me if you. All right. I mean, at least there's not anything related to the connection. Oh yeah. $59. I agree. When I wasn't using the counter I'm using right now, like if you watch my like for example the video in which I found P-Plop, I don't think it was visible from the camera, but I had like 3 different calculators right under the camera actually, so it shouldn't be visible. But they were super little. That one might even be an option actually. I was finding it relatively good. But I mean, as long as you have a keyboard. The counter that I'm using is pretty good actually, so I pretty agree with Tash. So 49 in. I would give a shot to what Tash said, by the way. It might be something for you. I prefer the random encounters. I mean, I understand. I prefer the random encounters because I get way more satisfaction from ounds that I don't know what I'm like, if I'm getting away with the shiny from next. That's why. There isn't really any other reason. If there was a way of hunting that I had to drop for forever because someone was like, I don't know, pointing a gun towards me, telling me I had to, I would drop the resets all the way. Would be sad, actually, because there are many softwares that I like, but And by the way, because of this, I can't wait to be on random encounter rounds, actually. Right now I'm fishing, that kind of is pretty much the same thing. But I mean, a single device. And also like, it doesn't spam, so it doesn't even feel like a random encounter round. $62. Like for example right now, knowing that I can actually get another Gyarados and another one right after, and another one again. Bro, like it is something, I don't know. it is just my type. Can't wait to be on new 5% ounce, but... Bro. By the way, probably one of the things that makes me push as much as I push when it comes to ounce that are like these ones that I'm doing right now that are slow is like only thinking about next journeys, like projecting new stuff, like thinking about other stuff while hunting, and without caring at all about the hunt itself, like that I'm doing right now, because every single time it has been this way, by the way. Every single time I was in a journey I was thinking about the other one. Always. This helps actually. It's like, I don't know, like do you know the thing that like if you eat something but you actually smell at something else, it feels like you're eating what you're smelling? Do you know this thing? it kind of like feels the same way actually, if you think about it. Right now I'm eating this, but I'm smelling that, so I feel like I'm doing that instead of doing this. Even if there is no reason for me to be doing it actually, because like I like the sound and I've always been liking it so far. Anyway, by the way, it is the same concept as like those like flavored like bottled water, like the ones that got like the little thing like close to the nose, so you are actually just like drinking water and like smelling whatever flavor that you like, and it feels like you're actually drinking that but you are not. What is your shiny? In the forest, I guess. By the way, Sala, you didn't answer, I think, to Tiago. Tell us. Understandable. At the beginning, when I started the it was also flashing me a little bit, but now I'm not really even paying attention to it anymore. In the end, it happens every once in a while. If I was random encountering, and like beside the fact that like makes the hound be slower, but if I was random encountering and like getting encounters over and over, spamming, seeing the sparkles would have triggered me. Like at some point, like, I wouldn't have liked it. I mean, I wouldn't like it, that's why I don't do it. But I mean, every once in a while. But I mean, every once in a while I also get flashed still. Don't worry. But as long as I see that there is no light blue on screen, thank God at least Alakazam doesn't feature light blue on the shoulders instead of like pink. If it did, like right now, no, the flex is too important. But I would consider potentially changing it. Like right now, like for example, if right now I was using a Gardevoir With teleport. A shiny Gardevoir. I would switch it into Lakazam. Yeah, alright. That's what I mean. There's no way like I was seeing these sparkles and also the light blue. And also, I mean, these sparkles are light blue. But you know what I mean. Finally. You have random encounters, alright. Bad taste, don't you dare. Giratina check, nothing. The R4 is that type of cartridge that has the insert slot for an SD, and in which you can actually like download whatever game you want, whatever ROM or whatever game, and play. Those ones. Was this to refer to the bad taste or something else that I lost? Encounter? Let's go. Yeah. The Air Force are goated. Once you bought a copy of Emerald, and I wasn't able to try with the game. Didn't know that. I thought you could. I thought you could. Might be that you can only in Jump 4. I never had a fake one actually to try. But I feel like that someone once said that it was possible. I think we did this study like in the chat like some months ago. That I asked someone to try and he did, and it was going actually, but it was Jump 4. $67. Giratina check. Hi David, good afternoon. The Sinjoh cutscene is slightly faster on the R4, but only when it comes to the reset part, right? Like the menu, like going from the menu to the cartridge, or the actual cutscene is shorter. How is it possible? Like in game. 68. How is it possible? Like, shouldn't the game be coded in the same way? Like, how is it possible there is a shorter cutscene? So every time you were hunting, alright. And if you're talking about a second, okay. Because like it would be like super uncomfortable actually. Like it would trigger me so much to see like I mean booting the games at the same time, like, and see like 3 being like, I don't know, 10 seconds behind. I've been hunting in kind of like a similar situation for Porygon at the beginning in the first stream, because I found out about something insane actually that I had no clue about. That is that like when it comes to gifted Pokémons, I can only tell you about Porygon. I didn't test on Eevee or all the other ones, but I think it is the same. Basically, if you interacted with the NPC, hear me out, this is crazy actually, because you're actually saving like 3 seconds every encounter. If you interact with the NPC that gives you and reject the option and then talk to it again, the second time you talk to it, the text is different and it is shorter. And we found out about this during the stream actually, because like I was going insane actually. 2 Polygons were like in a way and the other one was different, and I was like many times I was actually like at some point after having pressed A I was pressing B because I wanted to reject the nickname, and I was doing it too early for one of the 3 games, so I was sometimes rejecting Porygon. It was the weirdest thing ever. And after like I mean like making up theories during this stream, at some point like I said like, hold on, but let me test if it actually is because I didn't talk to it, etc. I tried to talk to it and it was because of that. And then like all of the games were like tied. But bro, and there was also another difference actually that I still didn't figure out why it is that way, but and it is random, like sometimes it is on a game, sometimes it is on another one. But when I boot the game and I enter the file, 2 games like appear instantly, and one of the games like fades into the game. We're talking about like a fade of like 0.3 seconds, so like super, no, not tough to notice, because like if you shiny out you notice it right away. But I mean, like, go back to the Porygon stream, take a look to it. I think like, I don't know, half an hour in, I also figured out about that thing being different, and I still didn't solve it. I should also try to change the console. I did it. I changed the capture card I was between the game in, like I switched them, and it wasn't doing it anymore. And then another game started to do it like randomly. I don't know why. But at least like keep in mind about the NPC thing that I told you, because I mean, like I can tell you about Porygon, it was saving like a couple seconds. It is not the point. It's not even the point saving 2 seconds, because who cares in the end, okay? But I mean, you might actually step on the same thing as me. So like triple hounds and like 2 games going faster and the other one having a different text. Weird. I was feeling super uncomfortable actually. Low-key ruined my session for like at the beginning. I'm not even gonna lie. Because many times I was like spamming A. I was doing the same thing I was doing with the fossils. So like going on with A, and then like right after having pressed A, I was going for B to reject the nickname like right away without even paying attention. And I was rejecting Porygon, so every time I had to pick Porygon up again. Anyway. But like honestly, man, I you shouldn't be caring about these. If it is a thing about like 2 seconds, I mean, sees a full shiny. I understand being like, I completely understand, but I understand anyway. But chill. Then of course, like if you're pairing it to an aunt that actually makes you understand, like, I mean, that can actually like rule the aunt. Fair enough. You expect, I mean, like you wait for the other game to come, and that's it. But like if you're just single hunting, like I wouldn't like soft reset and then wait 3 seconds in order for it to be fair. Like who cares? I mean, you care, and it makes sense. But I don't think that, like, if this was the thing, if this was the concerning, I don't think that anyone would ever be telling you, no, bro, you wanted that one on the R4, it doesn't count. 70. Bella Luca, how's it? One 3DS soft resets faster than the other. Crazy stuff today, by the way. What is even this stuff, bro? I mean, I reason more not to care about the... I mean, the pace of the R4 resets. Bro, but this is crazy, actually. But like you were trying the same game, like the same everything, the only thing that was changing was the console. By the way, I don't know about Trico, so because I never tried with anything else. So I have no clue actually, but I plan on hunting for EVs soon, kind of, and I will try for it too, just to see if it actually is only a Porygon thing, but I don't think at all. I think it actually, I mean, it makes sense for it to apply to at least all these type of hounds in Gen 4. Also with every game, alright. Absurd. I would like, I mean, sell the console right away. If in my setup, if I had such a thing, actually, right away. Like I can't handle the resets, like going some faster, some lower. Like gotta be the same, bro. Then I mean, if I code out for the resets, if you go back and check like Darkrai hounds or whatever hound that I hunted with the resets from 4 devices, I wasn't even resetting at the same time because like I don't have 4 hands. But at least when I was in like entering the game, it was like synchronized. But in the end, like in my scenario, it wouldn't change anything if the reset was lower in that spot, probably. But like in the moment I go into something that isn't a cooldown, but it is just like something I can actually control like properly even during the resets, and I can actually almost reset at the same time, then. But I mean, we are probably only talking about the game corner here, like only double out I would ever do. Alright, sorry, I thought it was a question. Alright, so you already knew about it. Alright. It was something I had no clue about. At all. Something I will for sure mention in the Porygon video. During the intro. New DS Lite, nice. Favorite color for the DS Lite? White. But for whatever console, if I can, I'm buying a color isn't black. I don't like the, like, I don't know, the skin oil that you leave on the on the console, even if it is happening. Like, you can be the cleanest person in the world, or it's just like it's just this skin that works that way, and I hate it. My DS lights were white, but I mean, it depends on the consoles. Like, I don't know, like probably the fat DSs that I'm using right now are made of a material that even if they were... No, what am I talking about? No, it is the same. In backlight I can already even see it right now on my silver ones, but they're silver, so it's not even visible. But yeah, I would definitely go for something that at least makes it only be visible in backlight. I really don't like it. If I'm finding Cresselia and I'm already too deep into the stream, I'm going off stream and I'm catching the one after. Like, are these two different options? The silver and the pink one? Or you're talking about like one that is like reshelled that features both? Because I've never seen one that is actually pink and silver. By the way, I saw the pink DS Lite, and like from pictures it seems almost white. Honestly, I don't like it, but I think one of the worst DS Lite ever is the light blue one. My sister has it. I don't like it. And then there is the green one, bro. I can sleep super well actually, knowing that I have my video for it, chilling. Another step towards the living decks. I can sleep like an angel. I'm not even gonna lie. Hi Erlind. Thank you so much, bro. To you, Twitch Hunting. Anyway, bro, like right now, like if it was happening right now, like from now to like a month from now, I could even fuck up on like a night and do that. If you were asking me like 2 weeks ago, no way. Now I can, but it depends on the scenario, as always. Like, I know I always repeat it, but bro, everything depends on nothing else. The only reason why I would like to commit the night into it is because of the excitement. Alright, so like having the clip done with still what I was feeling that day, instead of just like, alright, we're here to catch it, let's go, caught it. Yeah, no, like I would be way more excited. No, I mean like in whatever scenario I would be super excited actually, because that one is a tough catch considering the way I want to approach it. I mean, not tough at all, but long and tedious. But I mean, after such an amount, freaking cares. But anyway, I'm expecting for it to take like a couple hours. Not really more, actually. Silver pink. Probably I've never seen it, I don't know. I saw the silver one, I had one, like the full silver one. So good, actually. I liked it a lot. And I saw the pink one, but never that one. Metallic pink. Let me check it. Give me a second. Weird actually if there are two different pink ones actually. Alright. I can see it. I don't know why I received the messages late on Discord anyway. Oh. I mean, this one that I'm looking at right now is super dirty, but yeah, it rocks. I like it. Why not? Pre-encounter, let's go. After I wasted time looking for the picture, that's what I needed. 76. Light, no, yeah, the light green, bro, the light green one is terrible. My uncle, don't ask me why my uncle got a DS Lite, but my uncle got one. And he got it before I even had my first ever DS. Bro. So freaking bad. I'm not even gonna lie. Hold on, let me see the pictures, I didn't see them. Hold on, I have no brightness. Oh yeah, you can tell already by the arrow. Yeah, like with the quality of that picture, like it should never be visible. The arrow, like... Don't even need to look at the back. Yeah, Mastam, if you're still here, don't buy it. Or, I mean, if you like fakes. Go ahead. By the way, so like I've been out of the game for a while actually, out of these, but lately I've been seeing even in Italian so many fakes in for Jump for games, especially Ergo and SoulSilver, way more than before. I don't know if it's just like an impression or anything, but I wasn't seeing this a year ago. Triple 7 on screen, by the way. One of the numbers I'd like to find a shiny at. Oh yeah. I mean, again, the quality of the picture doesn't help, but the whatever but the arrow was relatively okay. No, I don't remember. I'm not sure. No, probably these ones don't seem that way, but sometimes when it comes to the sticker, it is like a bit darker, like I would say even like probably a bit more saturized but into dark, but it is something that you notice. So one of those things that you don't even like enter in the post. Talking about DS lights, I've always been in love with the ones that were reshelled, with the like transparent ones. Super cool. Even if the top screen, like the back of the top screen, I don't know, like if I had one of those ones, I would be inserting something in or something to make it look greater, because like I don't like that part actually, the transparent ones. But those ones have always been like I don't know, something that I loved actually. Never had any. Never cared enough to have any, actually. I wouldn't really... Now I wouldn't even use them, so... But back then when I was recording with the phone, the consoles directly, I would have liked for one to be that way. But then the other two wouldn't have been that way, so I wouldn't have liked it anyway. I've never seen a yellow DS Lite. So I would say it doesn't exist, but yeah, gotta be so bad actually. I was in love with yellow like once when I was a child. That sort of dark yellow that almost seems orange. Now I hate orange and yellow. Things change. 79. Orange I think is the most average color in the world. Just a wannabe red. I don't know. I apologize for saying this to everyone that loves it. Yeah. The sticker in Platinum is super bad done every time. No, not every time. There are many that are pretty good actually, but you can tell a lot from the sticker. True. they are more complex, more complicated as stickers. They are well things. The Argon SoulSilver one is plain, I would say. So I mean that plays a role for sure. Like in Platinum there are also like there are the rays, like the black rays, the red ones, all those little features. Also, I mean the ones that Maston send are European here, but the American ones are even worse actually, because there's also the little rectangle. So like the more things there are, the more tough it is to be like a good repro. Of course. No. No, I like when like things are like more minimal. Not in general, but I'm not the type that will attach like random stuff to the consoles. The only thing I personalized is like the transparent cover of my new 2DS. That is this one. That I drew these things, but I don't know. I don't even know if I like it anymore. But I barely use it actually. I only keep it because of the fact that it is modded. If not, probably I would have already sold it. I already have also. I also have another 3DS that I use as that is modded, but it's a bit damaged. But I mean, one day I might even sell this one, keep the other one as the modded one, and that's it. Actually, I don't like having stuff that I don't use, and that's why like I don't use it at all. Like I don't use anything that is in the capture cards. Besides the save files and injecting stuff and that stuff. No, I don't only count in Gen 4. Like mainly, like I would say 95% of the times, 96.9% of the times. But next year, it has been a year that I projected a journey that I will go into the next year that is completely in Gen 5. But I already counted for a couple of things in other generations. I counted for I would say more than 10 shinies in Gen 3, and I think 6 in Gen 5 so far. Volcarona, Yamascan, Falgrius, and the starters. And that's all I counted for that is in Gen 4. In Gen 3 I counted for stuff in the Safari Zone. A Magikarp that I could buy, the starters, and that's it. 81. Orange 3DS, never seen one. The only orange one that I saw, but I'm a bit out of the game. Like I barely see 3DSs like in general. Is the new 2DS XL that is like white and orange. It is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. Orange is your favorite color, Mar. Very good. I mean, someone had to tell you that's the favorite color to Steven right now. I'm sorry, bro. But I mean, Zrumish is looking fine. Don't worry. But I also like Shelder, for example, even if it is orange. I just don't like orange as an entity. But don't worry, Zrumish is looking fine. Which stickers? Hold on, alright. I was messing with the bike. Let me see the translation of this word, because I have no clue. Like when you actually change the like how powerful the bike is. Let me let me say it this way. I have no clue actually. Let me see. The gear, bro. The gear. Right. 31. Right now we are 770 into it. Pausing. A little bit below average, but we like it. We're chilling. The new Nintendo 3DS XL always looks great. No, I'm kidding. I didn't see all the colors that exist about it, but the way it is built, it is super clean. I like it. How many left more? Eritu? The animations in Jump 4 are pretty good. The ones I feel a bit weird about are the ones in Gen 3. But fair enough, like, bro, 2004 games, I mean, okay. Like, there's been such a jump from Gen 3 to 4. That is unbelievable to think of. 36 entries left. Hold on, but are you referring to a Gen 3 Dex? Tiago, I think he's referring to Gen 4. I've always seen him hunting in Gen 4, and Chamico isn't a deal in Gen 4. Is the Zelda one? I like the like how crazy they went with the special editions, by the way. Super cool consoles. I recently saw it. Very good looking one, actually. I agree. Bella follow. Good evening, bro. Bro, how's it feel to be chilling? How's it feel, bro? For me, it feels good, actually. Bro, I slept 2 hours during this afternoon, right after. I feel better than I'm feeling right now, bro. Actually, having an hunting sessions with the energies, bro. It's insane. $84. It is. You didn't sleep, did you? Oh, alright. I'm not gonna lie, when I got back home, it wasn't really a pleasure. But now I feel better. I think the place we went to wasn't the best also in terms of quality, beside the tastes. Actually, because like I never felt that way after I went to sushi, actually. Never. I agree, but I saw a lot of them being confident about it. Because like at the same time, I also asked my sister about a couple names. She told me a couple, but then they were super like, I don't know, vibing the one that they mentioned. So I was like, I mean, okay, like I don't really care. Like as long as I'm eating, bro, we're fine. At least we didn't pay too much. But it was fun. Actually, bro, the plates are arriving like, bro. Wonderful. Weird. But sometimes it goes that way. I don't know why. Sometimes it goes this way. You just wake up and like don't feel good. Like, I don't know. New 3DS, the Sun and Moon edition. I think I only saw the 3DS XL, not the new one. Let me see. Because I mean, the one that I saw was the red one. That was. Oh no, I saw it. No, never mind. Never mind. I just didn't have it like in my mind right now. No, bro. Yeah, this one black. But before, like I said, black consoles aren't worth it. But like black is my favorite color. By the way, like parentheses closing. But the problem is only the thing I was talking about before, like the finger like pressure, that stuff. Like, but this one is looking insane. Actually, this one is the way the Zachroma Reshiram one should have looked like, not being like that thin with the drawings, being a bit more like, I mean, be more visible, bro. This one is broken. But all of these ones that I saw, the special edition ones, look so good actually. The ones that I saw so far. I saw a couple that I don't even know the game they are from actually. For example, the Zelda one, like I found out about it being from Zelda because of you, like some months ago. I didn't even know. See ya, Sala. Have a good one, bro. See you next one. But even about the location, honestly, I went in other places that were like way better looking in the inside. From the inside, sorry. 7 kills on Zapdos. Let's go. $86. By the way, today we are getting to 800s for sure. I don't know if I mean, like I would like to go longer actually, but I started later than usual, and I have other stuff to do later, so I don't know. But don't want to wake up late. I don't like waking up late, even if right now I'm actually on holidays. By the way, this is insane actually, that you take you got the first crown right before leaving every time. This is like, I don't know, the 4th time in a row. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just slowly reading the stuff, bro. I read so slowly. Sometimes I don't. Have a good one, bro. Have a good night. See ya in the next one. Let me see. Right now you might be telling me the names. I might have already seen them, but I don't know that the name actually refers to that specific console actually, so just as when it comes to the new Pokémons. Galaxy New 3DS. I'm still finding the Pokemon ones. I don't know why. Galaxy, new 3DS, Excel. I don't know, the first thing that pops up is... oh, alright. The first thing I was seeing was Xerneas and Yveltal, actually. I don't know why. It was a sponsorized thing, probably. Sorry, I wasn't close to the mic. I hope the sound wasn't bad. It's clean, actually. But all of these are clean, like... Yeah. I of course prefer the Sun and Moon one, for sure. That I think is... I agree with Thiago, is also superior to the Zelda one, but... It is tough to compare them. Because all of them got like good features. But I mean, whatever you're buying from these ones, you're never going wrong, I think. They're very good. By the way, yeah, thank God you actually sent us the pictures. When it comes to sending back the stuff, unless it is, I mean, unless you're talking about Amazon, like, it's very annoying actually, so better this way. Because like sooner or later you would have found out. And better sooner than later actually, because like, unless you find out like, I mean, within a week, you can't even send it back anymore. Overall, I would say, depending on the site. But in general, sending stuff back on like eBay or Vinted is the worst thing you could do. It really gotta be it really gotta be like necessary for you to do it, because if not, you are dying, I don't know, or whatever. But there always are problems with that in the end. Thank God no one ever sent back anything to me, or either did I actually, like I never sent anything back. Once I should have. But you actually gotta pay the shipping yourself. On Amazon you don't. And also, I mean, they are professionals, like, I mean, Amazon is goated. Yeah, having to pay the shipping is fair enough, like, who is supposed to be paying it? The site. But, I mean, it would be a Django 87. When will I start this stream? I have no clue. I was just like meditating about it. Probably in an hour. Not too soon. I mean, like, I'm gonna be slower than usual. I got 100%, got at least 100. But now that I am chilling a bit more, I would like to have longer sessions. I counted an encounter for Cresselia wasn't necessary at all. I like to have longer sessions, but it's already late. So, as of right now, I would say an hour, but it might even be a bit more. By the way, a 3-minute speech to answer to a question that could have been answered in like 2 words, and the words were 1 hour. But anyway, I mean, average situation, you know. No, I didn't have to count the encounter that I already counted. So the next one gotta be skipped. Hopefully. Unless my brain says no. It is. Bro, imagine hunting without the counter. Guys, hunt with the counter. I think at the same time it is even fair to maybe count the encounters once or twice just to be a bit more accurate. I'm talking about like a single hour, and then you do the math. That is fair enough. Not gonna be accurate, but in the end, what I mean, it's not that matters. The after 11,789, it might even be 11Ks and 700. Like, so like that one could be is a good compromise in my honest opinion if you really don't like to count. I'm not talking to you right now, Thiago. Say in general, because you like to count it. I mean, you count them, so but I mean, like in the end, like you don't have to do anything in order to count them with your math. So it is worth it, rather than not counting them at all. Then, if you don't really give a fuck about the encounters, that's it, bro. Don't count them. Bro. In the end, I'm here. What am I supposed to say? By the way, like explaining the things this way, even when it comes to like, I don't know, little stuff, even just like, I don't know, saying how long I'm staying on stream, helps me like visualizing like what is the best thing to do, like saying it out loud. It's not like when I'm alone, I actually, no, sometimes I do. I talk out loud, but no, not really. A little bit. But it's not the average thing you do, you know. But streaming helps me collecting the ideas. Many times I do it like without saying it out loud, but if you ask me, I mean, I agree. And it is not something like these. It is not something that I've always been doing at all. Like I actually do it on stream. Like in general, I don't do it. Like I don't really give explanation. But in the end, before I didn't even give you any explanation of what I was doing after. Like just a little bit of a context behind the remaining hours. But I mean, I'm extremely far away from explaining my whole life here. Hate when it happens. A couple of times I resetted on over Cresselia, like, cause like I was resetting over Giratina, and I was joining the Cresselia encounter, and like while the Pokemon was appearing, without even having seen the Pokemon, I resetted. It happened twice, and of course I counted the resets. Like, still, I still did the freaking reset on the encounter. Then I didn't see it, but I don't care. The encounter was done. By the way, I think I still didn't skip the encounter. I should have skipped like 1,000 years ago. Anyway. I have the feeling that Rotom is gonna be a fast one again. I can't even tell you how much I feel it. I just like look at all of those freaking hounds that are like in the parallel box. I was like, oh yeah, you're there. Alright, like 3 sessions done. It's insane. It's insane. Alright. Like at some point this trick gotta be broken. Like there is no way it goes on this way. Like let's do a little summary. Arceus 1500, Psyduck 888, Spiritomb 2880, Uxie 2556, Masquerain doesn't really count, but 4Ks and 80. The first Gyarados like 2Ks, I don't remember. Azelf 1800, the second Gyarados like 3,500, stuff like that. Dialga, okay, 7Ks. Munchlax 4Ks, Snorlax 600, Porygon 1000, bro. Ah, GG. Like, this doesn't really make sense, bro. I don't even know like the amount of encounters I did so far this year, but definitely not enough. No, enough, but I mean not enough to get all these shinies, bro. They are. I've never been this lucky actually. Like I thought like 2023 was the peak when it comes to luck to me, and I mean it has been the peak. I mean the Regis, bro. But right now, what am I supposed to say? Half an year in, with double of the shinies I would have expected to be on right now. I still didn't skip the encounter for Cresselia. Bro. And I already counted the Giratina one, so let's see. Alright. No, really, what a unique thing actually. Also after 52, bro, this Atev's number. Salah would have paid like 2,000 for such a thing to happen to him. Unironically. But I mean, this is a good thing about the fact that he doesn't triple out. At least he doesn't go on 3x3 and he always has a chance of striking the 52. So that's good. Alright, this encounter, I don't have to press the button. I'm about to sneeze so hard right now. Alright. The encounters are taking a bit longer than usual. And of course, 3 seconds later. Now I'm gonna record my voice in which I say it and I play it randomly during this stream so that I get the encounter right away. Alright, I didn't count it. I was about to count it, bro. I swear, but I didn't. Oh, by the way, 92 on Dratini. I would have said we were more deep in than that. Three. Giratina check. No. To me, I'd rather catch it the same day I found it actually, but I understand it is pretty tough, considering that I stream like across 2 days almost. Considering the catch takes a little bit. I'm pretty sure I'm ending up catching it the day after, and the date is gonna be recorded is the one in which you catch it. So, I don't really like to keep, shinies like, to catch them in specific days. Like, if it happens that day, okay. If it doesn't, that's it. For example, also with the eggs, like I wouldn't like if I track the shiny egg like with the after I backed up the file and I know that that one is the shiny, or I just like reset after I hatched the egg that was previously collected and I don't keep it for a specific day. There are people that actually hatch the shinies during their birthday. I don't know, like to me it doesn't really make sense. No, like it makes sense if you want the shiny with that date, but that one isn't a birthday shiny. I mean, to me at least. What is cool about birthday shiny is that you found them during the birthday, like you found out. But again, no one freaking gives a fuck about these things actually. As long as you're okay and like it. Before. Right now, I think the path is going to be after Dratini, I'm going to Finneon. That will be an interesting hound with a good rod, 40% Finneon, 5% Lumineon, and 55 Magikarp, it should be. And that's it for the post Dratini, that I think is gonna come in a while. After Giratina, Palkia. After Cresselia, job done. After Rotom, I think Cherubi right after, and I think that after Cherubi there's gonna be a double Drifloon. Even if I'm trying to shift it as much as I can, because I'd rather not to go for the same shiny. I mean, hunting for it. I know I already got 2 Gyarados, but I wasn't hunting for them. But I wouldn't like to get the... No, I wouldn't like. I would prefer not to get the same shiny in the Cresselia arc, like hunted for. So I'll try and prefer to maximize the chances of doing them like later. And the 2 hounds that I was thinking about doing this way are 2 Burmese and 2 Drifloons. But before there is Rotom, there is Cherubi, that is, I need just 1. I'm going for the Living Dex, so I know I need 2, but the second one is gonna be done later in another thing. I already have a plan for it. And same thing is for Burmy actually. I'm gonna do the 3rd one later. But the other 2 I wouldn't know when to hunt for them. So might even take advantage of this situation right now. But there is also there also is a Eevee that I gotta go for. But that I don't know if I feel like going for it after, right after Rotom, because I already did Porygon that was haunted that way, so like as a gifted Pokemon, and it is not the best hound I could actually pair to a fishing encounter first, and second of all, in general, I don't feel like doing those hounds too much right now. I did Porygon, I'm gonna take a little break from that, I think. So for sure, Cherubi is next. Potentially after Cherubi might be Eevee if I feel like doing that. Shiny Dragonair would 100% make this my best shiny year. I think Cresselia speaks by itself actually. Like when it shines, and it will shine before the end of the year. But to me, right now, this one probably already is. Probably already is it actually. 2023 was fire. 2024 there was Larios, Riolu. No, but like this year is superior, bro. Masquerain and Coughing are my 2 most valuable hounds so far. To me, the low percentages in the routes, I'm trying to understand if like I feel like those ones are even superior in terms of value to my eyes. I'm not talking objectively speaking, like I don't care about that. I think to my eyes, trying to make it the most objective I can still. I don't know if they are, if a 5%, like I mean like a real 5%, so like a 5% in a route, not like a route in which you can go for, in which there are 4 or 5% and you have 20% overall gain away with a 5%, like hunting for a 5% or lower. I don't know if that one is even, if it is the same or tougher than a roamer in terms of like value. Tougher, no, roamer is worse, but probably in terms of value, I still feel like a roamer is superior to that. But already when it comes to something below 5 or something special, just as like the ones in the Safari Zone, so like, I don't know, Chansey, the 6%, even if it's not 5, like those ones are of course more insane. But I mean, one, you just have to spam encounters. On a roamer you have to commit, like it's different. The way of commitment, both of them are commitments, but it's a bit different actually. But I'm still trying to understand like their value to me, because right now if I was finding Cresselia, would I be placing that one over Masquerain, for example? Because this is something that I've been wondering also while I was still on Masquerain. Do I feel like Masquerain is more of a torture than Cresselia? I don't know, because both of the hounds lead me to change the way I hound. Alright, because right now I'm hunting for the Sinjoh Ruins. All of this is built because of Cresselia, around Cresselia, because I couldn't be doing it in other ways. And the same thing would be for Masquerain, because hunted in that way, I had to commit, like to completely commit an end to it, always, all the times. But at the same time, it is because, I mean, that's on me actually. I decided to hunt for it with the repel tree because it was the best way to go for it in my journey because of the way it works. But normally, it is way easier to go for it by accepting the phase on Sarskit, or even going for a repel trick that makes Masquerain be like, I think there was one I was making it be like 16% or stuff like that. I don't remember, because like I didn't want to find Sarskit, so that's why I didn't go for it anyway. But in general, as right now, I would never say that like Masquerain is more valuable than the Cresselia I'm about to find, despite of the amount of encounters. The amount of encounters doesn't mean anything. Up to a certain point. But it depends. But when it comes to coughing, I do think that one is my most valuable shiny, and whatever thing I can find and that I have in my plans that I can find will never pair it, despite of what happens. Never, because what happened behind that thing, behind everything, and how tough the thing was. But the entire circumstances just make it be the most important thing to me, and nothing will ever pair it that I even have in my plans. So, considering that one was found this year, and considering that Cresselia will also come, and also Masquerain got found, etc., I think that this one is the GOAT. Yeah, sometimes she spawns. Later we're gonna go to the park. She's gonna shiny out too for a couple animals. There is a park that I'm bringing her to that is so big actually, and it's also safe because it is like kind of closed, so it's very cool. Many times I went there with the PC. She was like playing around. The majority of the times we play together, but many times I went there to study. Like she was actually playing with the animal. Trying to kill the animals. I'm talking about like, I don't know, little ones. Like I don't even know their names in English. But those ones, you know, like the ones that are like similar to rabbits, that are super fast. I don't know how to call them. And we were staying there like hours. Also, it was like during the night. It is a bit more cold, you know, so you can actually leave. So we were staying there like even 2 or 3 hours. I was there with the PC doing my stuff. Every once in a while I was playing. Anyway, I got killed. No, because these ones are the ones that go like on the trees. The other ones. By the way, I didn't read the previous messages you sent, sorry. My next hunting pattern will be either random, fast down, I think. Alright. By the way, I don't know if you were tuned. You were on when I got Porygon. I did the encounters for the bird, actually, because I needed to collect the upgrade in order to evolve it. And I didn't know that you were receiving the upgrade like in between the reset, like during the reset. It's super weird, actually, receiving an item during a reset. Anyway, I needed the upgrade, so I received it, and I released the birds. So I said, I mean, we're going for Cresselia, let's do the encounter for the birds. We did it. I didn't get anything, but it feels so weird. I can't even tell you how weird it felt to be looking at the map and seeing 4 roamers going, because there was also Cresselia. It looks so bad in Platinum, bro. It looks so bad, Cresselia in Platinum. Anyway, oh, but actually, on Christmas would be cool. A daddy bird. Would look great. I think Arceus is great too. Rare catch. No, these Arceus was very easy because I went for it this year with a repeat ball. The Ultra Ball one was the previous one in 2024. Anyway, yeah, not the easiest catch, but I mean, as long as you're set up, it is. I mean, you never know how it ends up being. Like, so far, I never get cooked. Never had to go for the Master Ball. I could have definitely gone for the Master Ball in that spot, actually. I mean, I could have been brought to go for it. Didn't happen, but the odds weren't too high. I'm way more concerned about the ON ones. Those ones will be tough. Potentially even Suicune. I don't remember right now the rate, because I want to go for a die ball for it. I don't remember the PPs, like I'm yet to study the Hound. So I don't know. But I mean, every time you go for, I mean, like, at least for Arceus I was going for an Ultra Ball. That doesn't change anything, because in the end the Ultra Ball for Arceus was like, no, I'm capping. No, yeah, die ball is gonna be tough, actually. 97. Yeah, then later I released the birds, like 20 minutes later, and I checked the birds. I also like I tried like a super like freestyled strategy in order to kill them like quick. I picked up an Arceus that wasn't EV trained, wasn't anything. Like, I just picked up an Arceus that was also not even plus a special attack, so it was not even a good decision making, the one that I had. But I gave it like a psychic plate, and I gave it like psychic, and I prayed for it to be able to kill the birds, but it didn't, not even close. One was one shot, I think. The other two, no. But I mean, the first one wasn't. In the end, once you see the third one, you don't need to kill it. But I had to kill Cresselia, and bro, I didn't kill it. I was lucky enough not to step on it anymore, I think, or at least like at best twice. I saw it twice, not more, I think. But don't forget, I won't be getting upgrade. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. But I was still astonished, actually, when I saw the upgrade being like, I didn't know, actually. First of all, that you were getting an upgrade there. Second of all, that I was releasing the birds like right away. Anyway, the birds are gonna be a great Hound. It's gonna be fun for you. By the way, am I actually going on with the counter? Because I'm pressing it, but this time I pressed it and it didn't go on. Sometimes like, I don't know. 98, so we are 13 away from reaching 100. I went, like, today was like super slower, but okay. Also, what is even the freaking like link between giving me the upgrade and then releasing the dogs, the birds? Like, okay. I changed the by the way, random Gyarados showcase. I did it like by mistake. Okay. No way, bro. You got paralyzed. I mean, I'm gonna reset after the session anyway. If not, I will have to heal it, bro. But I gotta do the shiny showcase if I get something with a freaking Gyarados because he's paralyzed. By the way, I also found out that the upgrade is relatively common as an item. Like when I checked the locations on stream, there were multiple actually. I thought it was like something like I want to say like a one per game, but I don't know, 2. Just as the ones that you use to evolve Magmar and Electabuzz. Bro, sometimes I'm going up and down, I'm not even checking the map. Sometimes I just disconnect. 99. By the way, I will get the translation of the animal I was talking about before, so that I start. I wanna get back on the books, by the way. This is a word I gotta study when it comes to this freaking language. Let me see. In Italian, it is lepre. Let's see in English. Har or hair. I don't know. H-A-R-E. It should be pronounced hair, actually, or hair. I don't know, bro. But now that I read it, I actually knew this. I knew this word. Like I already read it. Anyway, 99. Alejandro, how's it? I'm shocked to see that you had the life orb in that save file. I don't even know why I had it. Oh no, the life orb. No, oh sorry. I thought about another item instead of that one. I'm plenty of those ones. Like if I boot the Platinum, I got like 9 or 10. But every single time I had a file or I bought a file and there was something that didn't seem cheated that there was useful in, like I was moving it. I am plenty of whatever competitive item, unironically. But even without the support of like the cartridges I bought, in general, like I don't even remember when you actually find those things in Gen 4 beside the battle points and that stuff. But every single time I had one, also with the leftovers, I got like 1,000. Imagine just like the amount of times I played SoulSilver. Every single time I was moving the leftovers to Pearl, and I was restarting SoulSilver, and the opposite with Pearl, and same stuff. could have given you one, bro. I was using. I had 4 life orbs on my Golducks in the Stark Mountain, by the way, in order for them to be. No, at the beginning I had those ones. At the beginning, I think. Then I went for the muscle. No, the. Hold on. I don't know. Choice band. The choice band. All right. It's tough with these freaking names in English, bro. Especially if I'm not used to them, actually. Not really used to mention these freaking items. Anyway, 800. That one was great on Golduck in order for it to be killing also wheezing with a plus defense nature and perfect IVs. In the end, like, it is a matter of those little things that make you lose a shine in that place. Hair is pronounced like hair. Alright. Hair. So, good to know. Thank you, more. By the way, more. How many fishing encounters? You're going so fast, by the way. Like I recently saw you were at like almost 5Ks. Right now you are definitely over 5Ks, right? Only 1% from pickup. Makes sense. By the way, something that I would like to have, but that is not worth the grind in my scenario, are like an infinite amount of rare candies, actually, because of the Dream Team quest that I will be doing in Platinum, and I want to showcase the evolutions, etc. But if I'm leveling up a shiny Pokemon, I'm EV training it. So it would take me time and I couldn't do it like live. So live on stream. So I would have to do the clip like off camera, and the rare candy would be the better thing to do, to go for. But I don't have them anymore, actually. So because before like before like backing up the files and doing that stuff, if I was backing up the files like earlier, I would have saved like a ton of rare candies that I used on my Smeargles, and I could have just like used them on Smeargle, but then just inject the file again and still have them, which I didn't, because I couldn't. So that's it, and it would be useful for me to have them, actually. But I already dodged that problem, actually, because whenever I think as right now that whenever I will find something, we will do a couple of streams after that find in which I EV train. And that's it. I EV train in the wild, and we can get a random shiny, and we can definitely get it, actually. Considering I will have to EV train. I would be doing it with the radar. So it would even be like a Floods radar, actually, or even a shiny patch, like randomly. And it would be, I can already see you like, I don't know, getting triggered, because like when I EV train and I usually even get to chains of like 30 without problems, and then I just fly away. And I will be doing the same thing on stream, like at all. Today the encounters for Cresselia are rough. I lost like 5 or 6, probably 7. But every encounter is like taking a little bit today. And in fact, I'm 3 hours in, I didn't even collect 100. There we go. O2. Can you get a shiny Kyogre? I don't know. I mean, it is Sapphire, so I guess you can. I mean, there gotta be a Kyogre. But Bro, that is not my subject. Will Island? Oh, surfing. Oh, alright. I just can't read, bro. I don't know what to tell you. That's why you were going this fast. I thought you were still in the... No, you're right. But we even... Guys, the point is that like, with all the ounds that we talk about every time, I start to like not understand anything anymore, actually. Like, I'm trying to have a map in my mind of every single person and the ounce he's doing, but bro, it's getting tough. But you're right, I'm sorry. GL. Good luck on the next Tentacruel. You don't stones. Oh, they are shiny locked. Fair enough. Perfect. Didn't know that. Then that's what the message was about. Let's go, Thiago. No, yeah. I'm just saying it out loud to trick the game. Free encounter, good. I got from like 2 minutes encounters to 3. To 3 once. Oh, 3. Oh, by the way, hold on. I got all the numbers on the... Because I'm actually... Anyway, let's leave it behind. 200, bro. 200 is insane. I remember I was like already triggered about the amount of freaking items I was getting away with in the how's it called, in the underworld, when I was looking for the fossils. But bro, and I remember, but no, bro, like my biggest curse in the underworld, in the underworld, what am I, bro? Anyway, my biggest curse was the freaking rock that makes sunny day be longer, bro. I needed that one in order to upload the Vulpix video in 2022, bro. I farmed, I don't even know like how many hours. I was finding all the other ones, the one for the rain day, the rainy, yeah, rainy day, that one. The one for the storm, everything. Bro, I don't know if the one with the I don't know if no, the one for the rain, I don't know for the storm, I don't remember. Bro, I couldn't find the freaking one for the for sunny day. Then I found it after I don't even know how many hours actually. Then like a little bit later I started to look for some fossils and I found another one like first try. I was like, no way, bro, no way. Why? I didn't know that. Alright. I was also looking for those freaking little sparkles, bro, every time. Sometimes I was going down. I never understood like what is the criterion behind those sparkles to appear. Like I never knew it actually. But oh yeah, very useful. But in the end, I don't regret it in the end. Like, no, a little bit I do. But in the end, I got away with like so many items. Like, there is like one stone that I got like 1,000 of. That is like, I'm gonna make up the English name. I have no clue, bro. Those items got such a strange name. So the translation can't really relate the majority of the times. But tough rock. I don't even know what is the needing of it. But I was finding 1,000, bro. Yeah, I wish there was a criterion behind it, actually. Sometimes I was just like, I don't know, flying away, flying to other places, just like, I don't know. driven from ignorance. By the way, for now, I would say I'm getting to 20, so 15 encounters left. Oh, Hard Rock. Alright. That one. The one that seems like an octagon, maybe. I never counted the amount of the things I got. Anyway, 06. Oh my god, Dratini. By the way, the secret room for Rotom in Platinum is in the Team Galactic building in Veilstone, right? Like once you enter, you go to the left, and in the corner there is the room. I mean, after you unlock the mystery gift. But it was another place. Because I never triggered the event. And I want to do it for the video. 07. No, I know the room in which you can get Rotom. I'm the only one with a freaking television. My boy Rotom. Looks great, actually. Great shiny. Very cool. Jump 4 is full of cooldowns, actually. Like, already the GBA mechanic is busted. Like, it is super fulfilled of this stuff. I wish that the GBA thing was remaining in Gold and SoulSilver, actually, but in the end those games are already so fulfilled of Pokémons that, like, it's not even needed. I agree, bro. I agree. You're chill today. That type of chill would be so... I mean, such a pleasure to be broken from some sparkles. Out of nowhere. I mean, at this point, with all the insertions, like, I mean, like, these ones are triggered also in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Probably, I don't know if, maybe only in Platinum. I don't even know. But at this point, I mean, fact. But in the end, those games are so plenty of Pokemon. It is never enough. But the Safari Zone in those games is insane. I don't know. I suppose it gotta be heavy for the game to be holding those many Pokemons in an area. Might be. I don't know. I have no clue about coding and that stuff, actually. But I guess it doesn't have to be the simplest. No, bro. Like, by the way, before, like, you asked me the Cresselia stuff, like the catch, etc. Like, if I'm getting Cresselia right now that I'm about to go off stream, there is no way I go. Like, I'm not going to sleep right after anyway. But if I was meant to go, like, to sleep, I would never, bro. Like I already know I would be, like, starting to mess around with the PC, like checking the clip, doing stuff. Like, I would already be pumped, like, writing the video. So at that point, I might even catch it. The adrenaline would be too high, bro. Anyway, 08. So I completely understand. It is the worst thing you could actually get a shiny like right before going to sleep. Anyway, let me think about a couple Pokemon that could, I don't know, pop out with the insertion in Pokémon SoulSilver. So I'll still include all of the GBAs, not only Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Honestly. So I think that in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum only, no, I think like it is this way. Only Growlithe appears with Fire Red. So in Pokémon SoulSilver it would be cool for it to be to be Vulpix, I guess. So that one is already one. Where? I don't know. Cinnabar Island in the cave. But I mean, it is already Kanto, like, it doesn't make sense. By the way, it doesn't even make sense. No, now I get you, bro. There is already Kanto, bro. I'm so freaking slow. There is already Kanto, like. My goodness, bro, I'm so messed up. Now I get you, Tesh. I'm sorry. I was like on another wave. Alright. Then Vulpix. Oh my goodness. So Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. There we go. I don't know then. Yeah, we're gonna exclude all of those Pokemon. Like there 100% are like multiple Pokemons that like aren't even foundable in the Safari Zone. I don't know if that one is foundable in the Safari Zone. I got SoulSilver. I have no clue. There is everything. If that one is unfoundable and there is no other way, absolutely, I would go for those ones with insertions in general. Or I mean the ones that don't have any appearance, only from reading. Then yeah, then that's why you mentioned it. All right. And what else? I mean, this one is already beyond the what actually is normal, I would say. But I mean, we're talking about 1% legendary in the wild. I'm okay, bro. There's no other thing I would love to see rather than like a freaking legendary foundable in the random encounters that you can face for. And ironically, I would love it, but I think it actually detaches too much from the games. But we can definitely do something in the ice spot, even if it isn't about Regice. I don't know. Can you get Snorunt in Pokémon SoulSilver? Or no, but like those Pokemons are like, I don't know. No, yeah, those Pokemons are always like base forms. It would even be cool to see like a Glalie appearing like that way. I don't know. On the other hand, in Pokémon SoulSilver there already is the Owen sound and the Sinnoh sound. So Owen is already... Those games are just the best ones, bro. That's it. They cover everything. 11. Yeah, it might be an Ord. Walker exclusive. Alright. So, I was like kind of more sure of it not being possible to be found in SoulSilver because I studied recently the possible Snoran towns in the for the live index, and I would have remembered about it being present in SoulSilver because I would have gone for it. It would be in my plans. But I mean, I do these freaking studies late at night, so might be missing stuff. I don't know. Alright, Pokémon Walker exclusive. By the way, yeah, another freaking way, bro. those games are insane. By the way, freaking shinyhunting stream in old gen in a nutshell right now. Just like talking about like old games and saying, oh yeah, they are so better. Like our situation, literally. But I mean, they are better, bro. I mean, by the way, I think the camera, there's a bit too much saturation actually. Give me a second, it will be lagging right now, but I probably, because I had to set the settings again, because when I detach the laptop, the camera decides to delete the settings, but I memorized them, so it's not a problem actually. But probably in a rush I did it. I mean, I set it to like, I don't know, 12. Hi Kim. Chip-chatting Platinum. Let's go. Bro, you're not the only one right now. I mean, probably right now, like tuned, yeah. But one guy is also going for it, that usually tunes, and another one recently found it. So you're in good company. Best of luck. Best of luck, that one is great. Was this one the encounter number 12? Yeah. Are you looking for, I don't know, for building a team? Or just wanted for an ape? Or Chinchar, I mean, or Monferno, you might be keeping it as a base form, who knows? There's a Pokemon in the future that if I end up like going for it, I might be keeping as a phase 1. You will find out which one, most likely, hopefully the next year. And I'm not talking about the Gen 5 journey, I'm talking about another journey in Gen 4, because the next year, if I'm really the GOAT, I might be doing 2 relatively big journeys in the same year, but I don't know, we'll see. Bro, so many starters, let's go. One device into people up. It is one of my favorite Pokemons too. Alright, so you're kind of going for a generation quest. A generational quest, I don't know. Generation quest, probably. That's the name, I don't know. I mean, you can't even be found in Gen 5 unless you breed it. Did you get one in Gen 5 too? With the eggs? And if you get, when you get Chinchar here, you gotta do it, and then you have it in every gen, bro. You have to. Let's see if I can get the encounter number 14. There we go. Bro, imagine a shiny Cresselia popping up right now. I do an all-nighter. I'm not even lying. Today I'm doing it. Today I can. Also has left 2 hours during the afternoon. I mean late afternoon. From 5 to 7. Or afternoon naps. I love them. No, I don't. I mean, you feel pretty stunned, but when you take them, bro, they are needed. Let's go. Let's see. 6 remaining encounters. It was pretty late, actually. Alright, 45 minutes later. Alright, now shiny. Every time he teases me and then leaves. Oh, that's an insane question. You subscribe, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's an insane question, actually. Like, no, like with the circumstances of today, last encounter of today would be insane. But even, like, I still don't know how I wanna insert the Cresselia video in the video. The Cresselia clip in the video. Because the encounters take long. Alright, so like I'm not really, as right now, as I did for Mesprit, I'm not really looking for showing the entire encounter before the encounter that is important. Alright? Because that actually breaks the flow of the video, in my honest opinion. But I would like to keep the regular Cresselia right before. So like 3 seconds before I take before I reset, and then show the actual encounter. And this thing wouldn't be possible to be done if it was found in the first encounter. So because of this, and also because of all the circumstances that there are right now, 100% tonight. But also, bro, I have been waiting 6 months for these. Not even, because like I like to hunt for it, you know. But in the end, this thing is the gate that makes me be able to go into other stuff, you know. It's all about it in the end. But if I was having, like, if you asked me this thing like 2 weeks ago, I would have told you first encounter right away, like 100%. And I mean, who freaking cares about the regular Cresselia right before for the clip? Because I couldn't do an all-nighter or whatever, but right now I can. Today especially, so oops. So yeah, definitely. Also, we super recently experienced like a first encounter. By the way, this year, last encounter and first encounter shiny of this stream, both of them this year. By the way, new subscriber again, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed. The Alga was the first encounter, bro. And Arceus the last one. Arceus was insane, bro. The first shiny of the year, first session for that shiny. Exactly. It is the only thing it is doing right now. Ma bella Sara. I didn't see you actually. I didn't see the message at first. I wrote the Thiago's message and then I figured out. Like I just skipped it. Welcome back. By the way, I'm a be the one that goes in a little bit actually. Just collecting the last 5. And then we're done. But I mean in these days I'm gonna try and intensify the encounters a bit more, apart from today that I started a bit late, but that's how it went today. I wish I could actually like stream even like twice But I gotta write down the videos and stuff, and I got a ton actually. So yeah. Hi man. So I don't know how to pronounce your name. I would say Izani. I hope it is right. By the way, thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much. And congrats. Let's go. Do you use Shenyang too? By the way, again, as you can see, there are the numbers like in the chat right now. That's because like I'm actually writing the numbers in the chat. Not by mistake, but because it's long to explain. Anyway, like I'm not using the arrows right now. I'm using the numbers, and that's it. Anyway, when I complete the first line, then it like goes up. You can see it. But anyway, pretty weird. By the way, Sava just got back and got the crown already. Deserved. By the way, it's a big question mark how they work actually. Probably, I mean, Salah's been sending many messages probably before, so when you join, like, got the XPs back. But it is insane, like, right after leaving every time, you got the crown. If you go back of the past 4 streams, same thing happened, like, all of them. Alright, Izani. Alright. Bro, you're also hunting for Sinjoh, bro. Everyone is hunting for Sinjoh. What the fuck? This is crazy, actually. Oh, so, alright, Kim is... I gotta read the freaking messages before actually answering. I just can't. I just can't. I apologize. I read, then I... Anyway, I'm sorry. I feel so stupid when I do these things, actually. No, don't worry. No, yeah, but alright. Never mind. I just can't. Like, sometimes, guys, I can't. I just can't. Don't blame me. Anyway, thank you so much for subscribing twice, bro. Appreciate it a lot. And again, best of luck on Sinjoh. Probably shinyhunting is melting my brain. I don't know. Alright. Probably I gotta start triple hunting instead. My brain cells are dying. I mean, that might be because of Union, not because of shinyhunting. No, it is because of shinyhunting. If you click on top fans in the top part of the chat, there is the gradings. 18. Third person hunting for Sinjoh. If it was happening, I would probably be thinking of that, bro. Like, guys, you gotta understand. When I sit here, I mean, like, I wanna relax, you know. So like, my brain isn't meant to be linking things. Like, I'm doing my best to approach these as I was approaching it while I was actually watching stuff. So just here, already been talking is too much, actually. I don't want to be using my brain when I'm here, you know. And I'm trying, actually. Sometimes I'm not trying, but I just don't. But yeah, I mean, It is, bro. It is vibing. I mean, as it should be. I mean, guys, when you hunt, you vibe. I wanna do the same. I wanna be doing math on chimcha rounds. 19. But I swear, I feel so retarded, bro, when I do these things. Anyway, but I swear, they're reading like many messages from many different people at the same time. Like, I don't know, like, it's more stuff than it seems, actually, because like many times it happens that I'm actually like talking about something with someone and then I'm talking about something else with someone else, and then the previous person tells me something related to what I said, and then I like, it is not the easiest, actually, sometimes. Not even gonna lie. Anyway, this one was the last encounter for Giratina. I should have kept it on screen because it was looking greater, but anyway, I'm gonna go for the last one for Cresselia, then I leave because I'm gonna bring my doggy to eating some hair and not the ones that I have on my head right now. By the way, in the end, she doesn't in the end, like, she doesn't kill them, of course. Last encounter, funny. Can I get a shiny dragon hair? Last encounter. Come on. One time she got one, actually. Then I told her no, and she left it. I mean, like, she's an animal, but no shiny. I mean, I'm growing her up to be different, you know. Anyway, guys, that's it for tonight. Thanks so much for being my company. Enjoy this stream, as always. Yeah, I mean, like, usually I don't tell you, but like, I can already tell you that I'll be back tomorrow. Same hour, I don't know, same channel. I think so, unless I open another one. I'll catch you in the next one. Good luck. See ya.